Hey, it's Sean with Sean's DIY and Reviews, and on my channel I do a lot of things where, I'll need a microphone or something like that, and I really want to use my GoPro to do more videos, but the problem it faces is twofold. One, you need either a media mod or this microphone adapter, which I have, and I've done a video on that, so I'll link that as well. The other thing is that you don't get enough light in a darker area, and so today we're going to talk about a light that you can use to take care of this problem. So let's get into it. So I bought this Ulanzi LED light on Amazon, and I'm going to show you what this looks like in the box, and then I'm going to set up to my GoPro so you can see what video will come out of it with this on and without it on. So let's go ahead and unbox this first, and I'll leave a link in the description to where you can buy this also. So opening up the box, you'll see the light in here, and this actually just uses AA batteries if I'm not mistaken, and it's very lightweight coming right out of the box. Nothing else in there. And so I've read that people get thousands of hours using this single battery. So the fact that it's not rechargeable, what's the big deal? That's actually a pretty good amount of battery that you'll get at it. And it'll make it easier because you can just put a new battery in here. So let's just quickly look at it. There's all your LEDs right there. There's your little cold shoe mount. Over here, there's another place where you can mount something else to this. And then there's your brightness adjustment wheel right here. And then another mount right there. So you could actually mount two other things to this light, which is cool. Three actually, one on each side. And so that'll give you a lot more options to not just use up one, but also get three coming out of that. So that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll put some batteries in it, and then I'll show you how it works from there. So two AA batteries, put them in the back, and then there's your adjustment to turn this on, and click power, and I'll show you on here. You can see it gets brighter, and then it gets dimmer there. It goes brighter to a certain point, and it seems if I go further, the brightness goes down a little bit, believe it or not. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to kind of set this up, and I'll show you using my current phone that I'm recording with, using this light, and then show you what that looks like, and then I'll switch to the GoPro with and without the light as well. So I moved myself to a dimly lit area in my house, actually just in my bathroom real quick, and then I have this light right here, and I'm going to put that over here, and you can see it gets so bright it actually almost took out washed me out for a second as I was turning it on. But as I go down a little bit, it does hit a point where it kind of doesn't affect it right. It kind of like flickers there. But as you can see, the phone is obviously adjusting the light accordingly. But you can see it flickering right there as I go down. And then I think I get a good amount of brightness there. And so if I turn this back off, you can see the difference. And now the phone is adjusting to it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the exact same thing with the GoPro. So now here I am back in that bathroom. I don't have an external microphone hooked up right now to my GoPro. I have it in another room, so I didn't grab it. So here's the lighting in the same place without the light on. And now I'm going to turn the light on so you can see the difference here. So let's go ahead and turn this light on. And so there's the difference of the GoPro video with this light on. And then again, I'll adjust it down a little bit like I did before. You do get to the point where it will give you kind of a flicker, and then it actually gets brighter as you turn it down. So it goes from like nothing, then it starts coming up. I'm going to move it up very slightly. You can see the light adjusting because the GoPro doesn't have that ability to do that. And once it hits a certain brightness, then it's almost too bright actually. It's really cool. Then it actually goes to the flickering part, and then it goes a little bit dimmer. So going all the way up to the full, turning the switch all the way doesn't necessarily make it that much brighter. It actually is brighter when I turn it down a little bit, scale it down a little bit. And that I think is about the brightest part right there. So I will say that I think with this setup right here, I think I can do a lot more videos with my GoPro because I have the external light. And again, turning this off, you'll see that I have very little light in this room. And so this small little light here can provide me with a ton of light. Now I'm here in an area where it's moderate light, not really that as bad as the other room, but still not that great. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn this light on this light for the GoPro. And then as you can see, you get a much better, more crisper picture with that. So it's something that the sensor of the GoPro can actually adjust. So it's nice to have this, this light to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and move it to the side as opposed to the top and see if there's any difference when I do that. So I'll slide that over to the side, and I would say probably doesn't make much of any of a difference at all. So when I think about this, it's definitely light plastic, which is what you want. If you're going to put this on a GoPro or something, you want something very light. I would say the 2 batteries in it are actually heavier than the device itself. It gives you the option for a microphone either on the top or on either side, which is nice, or something else that you want to put in your cold shoe. So let me know what you think and what other things you might actually put in the cold shoe. And is this something, for as inexpensive as it is this something you'd get to use for a GoPro or maybe even use for a different camera? Love to hear your comments below. So go ahead and leave me what your thoughts are. Overall, for this price, I am really, really happy with this. I think I'm going to be able to use this with my GoPro, put on an external microphone, and off I am to the races. So I think my GoPro will come in much more handy on indoor uses, and I'm really happy about that. So thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.